well, I just knocked this out perfectly and I wasn't recording. So hopefully I could do it again. Hello everyone, this is Anthony Alfredo and I'm at the virtual Iowa Speedway on iRacing in my Logitech G Chevrolet Camaro. This is a really fun track. It's kind of like a giant Richmond in a way. 3 and 4 is really smooth, 1 and 2 is a lot more bumpy. This track has a lot of character, a lot of scenes, and a lot of different lanes to choose from. You can move all over it. You're going to be slipping and sliding all week long, especially in this Xfinity car because the B-Fix setups always seem to lack a lot of lateral stability and be a lot more on the free side, a little bit snappy loose on exits. So manage those rear tires, especially on exit here coming off of 2. And then 3 and 4, you can see it's a lot flatter on entry, so it's a little free in, but you can guide it down to the bottom and then open up the wheel on exit to let it run up the track. That wall will suck you in though, you gotta be careful. You can run the bottom of 1 and 2, just drive around the bumps a little bit, try to get a low straight exit, which I didn't right there. I got a little upset over those bumps, a little over ambitious on that entry, drove in a little too deep. Move up a little bit here in 3 and 4. You can actually run the top and set up a really nice run down the front straightaway by making it a lot longer and opening that wheel up, having less radius in the corner. But you can't do it in 1 and 2 as much because of this giant bump right there. You can see that. Holy cow. That is rough. It kind of works in the Xfinity car. It eats that bump up a bit better, but with the blocks and the stops in the Cup car, it's not as easy. So in the Xfinity car, you can work your way to the top, make this straightaway a lot longer. Watch that wall. It's probably a little bit too high there in the corner. But if you want to be patient with it and just wrap this bottom, I really like this late apex line. Kind of get in this little pocket here off of 2 and come out of the corner with a nice run. We'll just run this top set of hashes here in 3 and 4. Easy on the throttle to keep those tires beneath us. Build a little run down the front straightaway. That's a pretty solid lap right there. It's going to be really interesting to see what this track has in store in real life, knowing they only repaved the first 2 lanes. That's right, you heard me correct. They did not repave the whole track, nor did they repave just the corners like we've seen some places do. It is literally just the first 2 lanes. So unfortunately, I don't think you're going to be able to run the top, at least not without destroying your tires, because this surface is super abrasive. And although the straightaways are still the same, and I'm curious how the transitions of the new pavement to the old pavement's going to be, you're not going to have that option anymore. I think we're going to be bottom feeding, but hopefully the racing's great. Still puts on a good show for the fans. All the drivers and teams are excited to go back as well as the fans. But nonetheless, we've still got the old surface on iRacing, so enjoy the races this week. Hopefully they're super competitive and you all have a bunch of fun because this is a blast to race at. This turn 1 is super wide, and on restarts and starts, people like to get a little ambitious, a little excited, and try to dive it off in there just because of the way it opens up the opportunity to be 3 wide. But it's pretty hard to complete that. So be patient, manage your tires, and I hope to see you all in victory lane. We're going to end this off with a little hot pit road because pit road here is really interesting. The reason I say that is because it's really far to the left. You think this track is kind of like an intermediate. It's a big track, but it's really considered a short track. It's kind of in the middle. And pit road is way around the corner, so you can carry a lot of speed, but you still got to be careful it doesn't bait you into those tire barrels right there, or those sand barrels, water barrels, whatever's in them. You don't want to hit them, I can promise you that. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate the support as always, and don't forget to use code AlfredoPro as a promo code at checkout at logitechg.com to save on your Logitech G products. I'll see you all in the next track lap.